Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Darksiders. In the last episode we came here to the Drowned Pass, where we once again completed the challenges of the Tormented Gate and got it to move out of our way. This episode we will be tracking down the Black Hammer, who was very poorly described by the game, but he's one of the old ones. He's also known as Ulthane, and we basically require his aid in order to get to the Hollows, which is the lair of the Griever, the second of the destroyers chosen who will be tracking down. And, well, I mean, we'll see more as the episode goes on, but I can't say I'm a huge fan of a lot of what happens in this episode. It feels very... It just feels strange. It feels like stuff just happens and you don't know why. But I don't want to colour your expectation palette too much. That's a really fucking weird phrase. So you'll figure it out for yourself. After a little bit of swimming, we pop up here. Now, over there you can see a nice little swinging thing, which means we're near a Vulgrim location, which is great, so we can skip past all of this again. Oh, explosions! Ow! Cocks! Let's try that again. So you may have noticed there were little mines planted on the demonic growth, which blew us up, which isn't great. But they don't respawn, fortunately, so once you're across, ooh, that was very close, we can go down here and grab a Vulgrim location. Come on, Vulgrim. Where are you, man? Well, this is interesting. Oh, there we go. Might just because I was standing on him. So we've unlocked this for the Servant Hole network, and I'm going to sell some artifacts. And I'm going to buy a fair few things, because I can. I'm going to buy a Wrath Shard that I wanted to buy at the end of the Twilight Cathedral, but couldn't afford it by a tiny little bit. So that gives us a new Wrath Core, which brings us up to 4 Wrath Cores, which is wonderful. I'm also going to buy the... Do I want to buy Ricochet Blade? Fuck it, I'll buy Ricochet Blade. Why not? I will buy... The Harvester is tempting. No, I'll go for actually level... So, the Harvester and level 2 Blade Geyser cost the same, and I probably use Blade Geyser slightly more. Oh, I don't know. You know what? Fuck, I'm going to buy the Harvester because it's cool as shit. So, that replaces the Scythe with the Harvester, and while I'm here, I may get left trigger. Yeah, that's not a great one. Oh, I'm not high enough level for that yet. Air Reaper Blade. I'll grab Air Reaper Blade because that's quite nice. And I will also grab an upgrade for the sword. I will grab Flip Saw. You may want some aerial stuff coming soon. Oh, Ricochet Haze is a new one that's appeared now, which it boosts the number of ricochet attacks by the crossblade, which is mildly cool. We can also buy possessions from Vulgrim now, which fill your chaos level. Do we have? Yeah, we do have possession at the moment, and we have an empty vessel there. So, if we ever drain that stuff, we could do it. But we haven't used any of our consumables yet. So, as you'll have noticed, the Harvester now replaces the Scythe, and I'm going to put Weapon Master onto it, which boosts the damage inflicted by it, which is great. As you can see, it looks basically the same as the Scythe, but it's a little bit more spooky. Does more damage, and more importantly, reaps more souls, which is very nice. So if you want souls of any variety, whether you need healing, wrath, or finances, the Harvester is the way forward. Anyway, with that done, welcome to Anvil's Fort. The whole map, as you can see, kind of centers around the Black Throne, so it's usually fairly visible. But otherwise, this is a very surprisingly pretty looking area. We have over here a door, which we are too weak to open, and this is what we need the assistance of the Black Hammer for. And oh look, a giant hammer.
Come on already, what are you waiting for?
You plan on using them hands ever again? You best not go touching that what ain't yours.
Ulthane.
You know me, but I don't know you. And I don't like strangers. Especially the uninvited kind. And maybe who you are don't matter as much as what you want.
I've come for the Black Hammer.
Really now? Well, you're welcome to give it another go. After that, I best not catch you around here again.
It's you.
What's that now?
The Black Hammer. It's you.
Do your worst. But let me tell you a little secret, boy. The one in the dirt is by far the easier of the two.
So, introducing Old Thane, the Black Hammer. He's an interesting boss. You can't really do much against him. All you really want to focus on doing now is hit him enough to... Either you can use a possession if you want, or hit him enough to charge your Wrath. What? Not you charge your Wrath, charge Chaos Form. Once you're ready, this is the only way you can damage him. Is you Chaos up and you wail the fuck off him. Wail the fuck off him? That's not a phrase.
I ain't been tagged in millennia.
100 years. Since the day Abaddon was taken from us, I have prayed for this moment. For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the Destroyer, its gates are closed to us, and justice will not wait. I sentence you here and now!
Your justice can wait till we finish our little scrap, missy. There ain't no sport in jumping into a tussle that don't concern you. Go on, fly away, pigeons, before I pluck ya.
Blasphemer! It is you who take sides in a battle that doesn't concern you!
Please, allow me. That's what you get for touching what ain't yours. I'd duck if I were you.
So, after that strange cutscene, which feels just always a bit weirdly unfinished, we begin a little mini-game. So you'll notice in the top right is a counter between me and Ulthane of who has killed the most angels. You don't have to win this, but it does help to do so. Whee! So I'm going to try and get some cheeky early points in here, especially from stealing from Ulthane can be particularly handy. You will notice earlier there's a reason why I specifically bought a new mid-air move from Vulgrim. That thing is great for holding X in mid-air, is great for knocking angels down to the ground, when they are then much more mortal. So I'm on 4 to Ulthane's 1, which is pretty good. Ow, bloody hell. If you fire off the occasional blade geyser, you can miss everyone entirely. That works great, doesn't it, Doctor? Fucking fantastic. He's on 2. He's on 3. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Let's hammer a few more over here. He's on 4. Bloody hell. How's he doing it? Okay, that's not bad. Oh, he's already plucking that one. Oh, dead heat. Well, let's kill this guy before he can get to him. Oh, fuck you, Ulthane. Ugh. And that's 6-5. So, you will notice there was that door earlier that we...
This old one knows where he's going. We came for the Griever's heart, remember?
Oh, so you can open that door that we struggled with quite easily. They never fully explain what an old one is, but it appears to be a Scotsman. So, yeah. He clearly also uses the same model as Ward, just physically bigger, so... Anyway, he has a little ability of he can crack through those. He's not doing it at the moment. Oh, he's not doing it at the moment because... we need to fight some more angels first. Wonderful. Blade Geyser. Here. Did that count as one or not? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, nice. Occasionally it happens that you lock swords with an angel. If so, hammer X and you will break their guard. Once you've done that, you've got a tiny window in which you can press B there and get a cool finisher in on them. Fuck, that was much more brutal than I remember it being. It's pretty dead heat between me and Ulthane at the moment. He's doing a finisher, so that'll bring him up to 7 as well. Shit. You don't need to beat him, but it is handy if you do, because basically there's an enhancement you can only get for beating Ulthane in this little combat. But I have a little trick up my sleeve that he's not aware of yet. Nor are you, viewer. So that should be good. Oh, what the fuck? That was an interesting camera angle. Yeah, you basically need him for breaking through this blue shit. Might as well heal here while I've got the chance. And let's see what I can do with this guy. I meant to use the crossblade there to at least grind him a little bit. Breaks their guard temporarily and knocks them down to the point where you can actually deal a bit of damage to them. And come on. Oh, did I kill him? I think I killed him. This guy should be ready for... Oh, bloody hell. Don't you fucking kill stealing Ulthane, prick. Let's finish off this guy fast, hopefully, and I can steal the kill. Oh, 8 all. This is surprisingly close. Ulthane will once again open up the door for you. Don't shout at me to get over here. I am over here. Oh, you're up. Well, that's not great, is it? And you proceed this way, kind of going along and intermittently fighting some angels. There's green chest bloody everywhere if you need them for any reason. But we shouldn't need it much. Oh, that didn't work. Right, let's take out some of these dudes. Man, stop circling and land, you pricks. Ugh. Haha, that was fun. Ah, they've got guns. That's less good. Oh, cars are powerful against them. That's worth knowing. Oh, one more car here. Hup. Ah, we've knocked a couple down. Brilliant. Let's do some damage over here. Wonderful. And break him. And Blade Geezer. That should have done something. Oh, yeah, 11. Now we're getting ahead of him a little bit, as we should be. And that's... Oh, God, you see how narrow the window and pressing B there is? You've got a tiny window in which you can do a finishing blow on angels when you kind of just break their guard in that way. You hear a kind of pang sound like a breaking metal, which means, there you go, you've got a tiny little window and you can get a sneaky finisher on them. I think he's about to finish that guy. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, right, let's... There we go, I'll do a few more damage to him. Ulthane, if you steal my kill, I'll fucking break your dick off. That was a bit aggressive. Unnecessarily so, one would argue. There we go. 15 to 9. Now we're more in my kind of area. So, once you've done this little bit, you get a little helping hand from Ulthane. And now we're on our own here. Ulthane will gain a few more kills during this time, as will we. There's nothing you can do about this one way or the other. He will get about 10 or 15 or so, I think. And you will get the same amount. You can't really steal from each other at all in this section, so it doesn't really matter. I've got Chaos Form charged, and I'm just going to kind of hold on to it in case I need it for any reason. For taking on individual angels, it's not really worth it. Just leather them in the air until you bring them down to the ground, and then... Oh, damn it, missed the finishing time. But there we go. There, well, we just killed it in normal way anyway. They may as well recharge here. There's no harm in not... There's no real reason to not do it. There's a shield on shit. Come on. Gotta wait for him to land, really. There we go. Oop! Ah! Now once he's down, now you're in my world now, bitch. Hammer X! There we go. And bam! That is a really brutal finisher there, especially the way it like zooms in a little bit every time. I suppose I kind of thought now this is actually our first real time fighting angels match. I'm fighting shit. Another green chest there. They really want to make sure you survive this bit. So, Ulthane needs you to blow up a pillar here, so grab a bomb plant and launch it over there. Did that not work? Oh, it did work. Wonderful. So that allows Ulthane to proceed. We're a little bit ahead of him here, and an angel comes in with a big gun and starts shooting things at you, which is problematic. I'll set the crossblade on him for now. But, notice this cracked wall up ahead. Hey, there we go. Now we need to take this angel down. And we get a little gift from doing so. Let's beat him up. Come on. You're not going to give me a finisher? Don't get back up into the sky. That's not... Hey. Come back here, you prick. Ah. Now it gets interesting. Introducing... Redemption. The angel fucking rapid fire cannon thing. Press RT for rapid shots, press LT to charge up a powerful area of effect projectiles. So this is kind of like what we had when we were flying on the angelic beast. That you've got very fast projectile shots like that, or you can do charge shots like that. And the charge shots will break the guard of an angel extremely well. So if you want to just knock an angel down to the floor or do an area of effect, they're wonderful. They actually also home in a tiny little bit. Here is your chance to really get one up on Ulthane. He's fighting angels over there, and we can be really shitey and just steal some kills from him over here. If you're not ahead of him by now, you really should be. And when you've got with the angel cannon, there's not really any reason to not win the challenge at this point here. Let's hit them a few more, and angels will just keep coming in at this point. Basically, I tend to use the charge shots if they're far away from me, and the rapid fire shots if they're close to me. Because as you can see, if you just kind of go L, 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 you really don't need to charge them for long to get seriously powerful shots off. I think that's us largely done at this point, and we are miles ahead of Ulthane. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, there we go. Two of the charge. Oh, bugger! Wow, he came out of nowhere. There's a few more attacking Ulthane. They kind of do tend to focus in on either your Ulthane, but once you've dealt with yours, you can then just snipe some off Ulthane, which is very nice. And it is totally worth winning this. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but you get a very handy enhancement, so... Oh wow, he just did something powerful there that sent them all flying from him, but fortunately that just softens them up for me. Oh, I'm going to be a really jebby little shit and steal that one from him. Oh no, he's already in the process of beating it up. He also doesn't have that many lines. He says the same few things like, "Shove off, pigeons," and "My pillows need a bit of stuffing." That was an awful Scottish accent. And I lived in Glasgow for 6 years. Terrible. 5 years, actually, not 6. But even so, during that time, never developed a good Scottish accent, because I'm terrible. Ooh, 43 to 21, yeah, I reckon we've got him just a little bit. Even with the power of redemption, though, you can't blast through these, but guess who can? I said, guess who can? There we go. He's really crap at doing stuff on cue. A few more to take down here, around the corner. Oh, that was a car, actually. Either way. A couple more angels. Smash, smash, smash. I said smash. There we go. Yeah, this might be a bit of an interesting challenge of you versus Ulthane if you didn't get redemption. And it is possible to miss getting the redemption if you don't kill that, the one who's carrying it quickly enough. He just fucks off or just sometimes just doesn't drop it, but... Now these two also are carrying redemption cannons, and in case you haven't got it so far, you kill these guys and they will drop their redemption cannons. But at this point it's kind of a little too late if you're really struggling, because that is basically it. Oh, Ulthane's still finishing off a few more, so well, let's, you know, help him out. Oh god, we've not got nearly twice his count. Poor performance, Ulthane. Poor performance. Let's finish off that guy. Yeah, he really does. I'm not kidding about how few lines he has. Oh, I don't feel good about that. That was a proper jippy kill there. Now, I believe, he comes around here, smashes these up. And we're done with this section. So we need to go up and reunite with him. But don't do that quite yet, because there's two things we can grab in the meantime. If we climb up here, there is a chest at the top which got some blue souls in. We've got a fair few souls out of that, because when you're using the redemption cannon, you can just mint souls out really quickly. But the more important thing to grab is if you come to this upper piece of growth. Ooh, bloody hell. Here. Then you can climb down, and you will notice there's a little platform there you can get down to. And that has, you should be able to tell from the chest right now, this is a Wrath Shard. Here we go. Our first of a next set of 4. With that done, let's head over to where Ulthane is. You can take the redemption cannons with you. Actually, you can't, because I don't think you can jump that with it when you're carrying a redemption cannon. But either way, the challenge is done, so we should get our reward soon. You also get an achievement for doing that. It's kind of like... That section is kind of akin to the aerial flying on the Divine Beast section to get to the Twilight Cathedral. Do I need to heal? Yeah, I do need to heal a little bit. I'll take it. In that it's a little competition, and if you win it, you get an achievement. But this one's much easier. The one when you're on the Divine Beast, to get the 180 kills is bloody hard. Anyway, just a little further up here, and there is another one of these special doors that only Ulthane can open. I love how he's got like the same build as us, but he's literally just like twice the size.
There you won. Fair and square.
So he gives us combat lore. The enchantment this enhancement increases the rate of weapon experience gathered and boosts war's armor level. Both of which are very good, so I'm going to slot that straight onto our Harvester Scythe. And with that, open up the door.
Get over here,
I am over here. God, you're so rude.
You'll go nowhere, horseman. You cannot escape your fate. Abaddon will be avenged. Defend yourself, traitor.
So now we get a brief boss fight against
All worked up just thinking of
Uriel. And this is a relatively straightforward one of just wait until she's attacked, do a little bit of damage to her, and then once you've done a round of attacks, back off from her, wait for her to finish her attack, and then go in and do yours. So it's kind of your classic hit and run thing. I've got Chaos Form charged, so I might as well use it at this point and just wail on her a little bit. Chaos Form does really come into its own when it's dealing with bosses. You wait until you have the chance to lay into the boss, and then you just lay into them with Chaos Form rather than normally. It doesn't last very long, as you can see, but it does a nice bit of damage in the meantime. And then we just go back to fighting her normally. So she's going to charge at us, which wasn't great. Let's do a little bit of damage then. And dodge out the way. Didn't mean to use the scythe there, but that was pretty cool. Oh, she's attacking. Whoop-dee. She's also outside of the bounds of the arena, which isn't great. Oh! She's got range attacks too, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh, nice. That charging attack is really useful sometimes, as is the one in midair. There we go.
Could be you really are who you say. Them pigeons seem mighty convinced, but I ain't. So once again, you know me, but I still don't know you.
The Griever's lair.
The Griever's beyond here. I had to seal these passages up tight to keep our pets out of my yard. Little bastards kept dropping by uninvited, taking things what don't belong to them.
I am who I claim to be.
You kill that Griever. Even make it back out of that hole, that'll be proof enough. Then, I promise, we'll have words. Now get off of my property, before more pigeons come looking at crap in my yard.